The war had dragged on for decades, until even victory felt like mourning. Humanity had pushed back the alien coalition, but at a cost that hollowed out cities and left the sky littered with wreckage. Commander Orin Vey returned to the frontier as an old soldier with medals heavy on his chest and silence heavier in his lungs. He had been a strategist, a survivor, but not untouched. His ship, more scar than steel, carried him toward the planet Chiron, where settlements were rebuilding from ashes. At the refugee dome, he saw her. Celine Marrow. Once a fellow officer, now a logistics coordinator. She wore her hair streaked with silver, her posture still steady, though her gaze carried the weight of too many farewells. Time had changed them both, but recognition struck like a wound reopening. Neither spoke at first. The quiet was filled with everything unsaid. They found reasons to cross paths, supply routes, reconstruction plans, the sorting of fractured colonies. But work was never the whole truth. At night, they would sit outside the dome, watching fragments of alien hulls burn like false stars in Chiron's upper atmosphere. They remembered campaigns, choices made, and comrades lost. They remembered the moment they could have loved each other in their youth, shelved, postponed, abandoned for duty. Now, stripped of rank and urgency, their words slowed. Orin confessed how command had hollowed him out. Celine admitted the loneliness of surviving too long. And in the silence after, their hands found each other's. It wasn't youthful fire, it was an ember that had refused extinction, glowing stubbornly after years of cold. Reconstruction brought new threats, raiders, old enemies lurking in the void, bureaucrats more ruthless than warlords. Celine was nearly killed when a supply convoy was ambushed. Orin fought again, his body stiff, his reflexes slower, but his resolve iron. He would not bury her, not after burying so many others. The attack forced them to face what they feared most, not death itself, but being left behind. Celine, scarred but alive, confronted Orin. "We wasted half a lifetime waiting," she said. "And the other half?" he asked. "Not for waiting," she whispered. The war had taken their youth, their illusions of immortality. But it had also stripped them of hesitation. They chose each other, openly this time, not hidden in between duties. Seasons passed. The settlements grew, new children's voices echoing in streets where silence once reigned. Orin and Celine worked less, lived more. They planted gardens on the scarred soil, green tendrils pushing stubbornly through dust. When raiders struck again, others carried the fight. Humanity no longer leaned on its exhausted veterans. Instead, younger generations looked at Orin and Celine and saw proof that life, messy, aging, imperfect, could bloom even after catastrophe. In quiet evenings, beneath skies still haunted by drifting wreckage, they lay together, two worn souls who had finally stopped running from love. Ashes had marked them. But in those ashes, they found roots strong enough to outlast the stars.